Upon walking through the door of the public speaking course for that first day of class, it was a strange feeling. No longer could I just sit in the back of the classroom, blend in, and not say anything. This time I was actually going to have to communicate. That's what the whole class was about. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Marvin here from backsideoffear.com. What? A public speaking course? There's no way in the world I can take a public speaking course. I can't even talk. I wouldn't be able to get out a fraction of my speech due to my stutter. People are going to laugh at me and think I'm an idiot. Those were some of the thoughts that I had when I found out that I had to take a public speaking course in order for me to pursue my degree in business administration. What do you fear today? Is fear keeping you from taking action towards the accomplishment of your goals? What is your perspective on fear? I find that fear largely governs our actions. For example, let's say Tom was offered an opportunity to give a 30-minute presentation in front of 1,000 people. Let's analyze two possible perspectives that Tom could analyze upon receiving this opportunity. The negative perspective and the positive perspective. On one hand, Tom's thinking, I'm gonna look like an idiot. I might completely forget what I'm gonna say and go blank for several minutes. I have no value to offer people. On the other hand, Tom may think, wow, I get to speak in front of 1,000 people. This is such an incredible opportunity where I can help so many. I know just the message I can share that can add tremendous value. I can't wait to give this presentation. Which perspective do you think Tom will be more likely to take on this opportunity of giving this 30-minute presentation? I would vote on the second option. The interesting thing is, our perspectives on fear are often wrong. As I was standing on the crossroad of me having to take a public speaking course, I believed I had retreated long enough at the age of 23, and I decided to give it my best shot. Upon walking through the door of the public speaking course for that first day of class, it was a strange feeling. No longer could I just sit in the back of the classroom, blend in, and not say anything. This time I was actually going to have to communicate. That's what the whole class was about. Our first speech that we were going to present was going to be 3 to 4 minutes. I decided to speak about something I was passionate about, golf. Why there are 13 clubs in the golf bag. My practices went great in solitude, as I would typically not stutter as I'm practicing speaking when nobody else is around. I had an eerie feeling when the day came when I needed to present my speech. I started doubting whether or not I was going to be able to get my words out. I knew my practices went well, but I just didn't know how I would speak when I got up in front of the classroom. I tried to stay as positive as I could and try to encourage myself that we can do it. We're just going to give it our best shot. Whatever happens, happens. Eventually, my name was called, Marvin. I walked up from the back row of the rectangular shaped classroom, sat in about the middle. So I walked all the way around the tables up to the front with my outline in hand, and I began to speak. I stumbled and I struggled and I fought through all my stuttering blocks, but it seemed like I was losing every battle. I used every fill word and help word I could possibly use, like I'll throw in an absolutely. I'll throw in anything I could think of just to move myself along. I didn't even want to look at the facial expressions worn by my audience. I barely communicated a fourth of my 3 to 4 minute speech. As the time for my speech eventually expired, I felt defeated. My objective was to teach my audience why there are 13 clubs in a golf bag, and I felt like I completely failed that objective. I didn't even want to look at anybody as I made my way back to the back of the classroom where my seat awaited me. Now I had to sit through all my classmates' and professors' comments. There's no way they could say anything positive about what they had just witnessed. Almost every bit of me just wanted to run out of the room and never return, as it was one of the most embarrassing situations I had faced. I'm probably going to end up failing this public speaking course because I can't speak. But that was my perspective at that time, and it was completely wrong. My classmates were encouraging. Instead of laughing at me because I stutter, they admired me for standing up in front of the classroom, knowing I stutter, and give it my best shot. My professor, who also had a stutter in the past, didn't use my stutter against me. He admired me for preparing an appropriate outline and doing my very best, and gave me a B. B as in boy. The encouragement was nothing like I had ever experienced. It was coming from so many people in the room. I began to adopt a new perspective, going from people are gonna laugh at me because I stutter to people are encouraging and patient. Going from I can't speak, why even try? To if I can speak a word, I can progress to telling a story. Equipped with my new perspective, I was ready to take action against my fear of public speaking. What perspective do you have attached to your fear? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, it's amazing what you can achieve on the other side of your fears. Subscribe for more videos. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and share it with your friends to help grow the community of action takers. And don't forget to visit me on backsideoffear.com. Have a great rest of your day.